everybody. This is Carmen with Carmen's Legacy Productions and Carmen Speaks. So I am the Regional Director for Public Speakers Association for the Georgetown Round Rock Group, and we meet on the last Tuesday of every month from 11:30 to 1. And so what I want to do is at least every week post a little tips video to give you some guidance, because no matter who we are, being able to speak in public is important. I almost said challenge, because for most of us it is a challenge, but it's a really important part of our business for sure, and not something most of us really look forward to. Some of us do love to talk, but even getting up in front of a crowd can always be a little stressful. So I previously posted a video on some ways to de-stress, and hopefully there's some other comments there from people about how they de-stress before speaking. But one of the other things I wanted to talk about, and this came up in our meeting, were what are some of our biggest fears? And I really invite you to write down what are some of your biggest fears about speaking in public. So some of the ones that have come up and that people have said is, what if everything goes wrong and I just stand up there and forget what I was going to say? I'm like, okay, well, what do we do then? Well, I'm pretty sure the crowd is not going to bombard the stage and throw you off. Pretty much people are going to be sitting there and going, yeah, I feel so bad, because I think that's what's going to happen to me too. And so what's really important is not if you stand there with a blank face, is what you do then in the meantime to make up for it. Because the real truth is that nobody's perfect, and we all make mistakes. And there's a certain wonderful quality about embracing those imperfections. I call them perfect imperfections. And tell you what, the audience will probably relate to you a whole lot better and will say, wow, look at how he handled that, or look at how she handled that. And I'm not sure what I would have done. And so there's a whole newfound respect there, and simply by the way that you handle it. And sometimes it's a matter of saying, oh, just had a little blank moment there, but getting right back on it, because this is important and I want to share this with you. Because the truth is, whatever you're there speaking about is probably something that they really want to hear or need to hear. And you know about it, and you're there speaking, and you were invited to speak about it. So just own that. Just go, okay, you are not the expert on everything, but you are the expert on you. And what you do with it and what you have to share is a blessing. So just bring it on and let that go. So there are a lot of what if this happens, or what if the projector goes out? Okay, so I do photography, and so images are super important. And I did a talk that the projector did not work and there was no backup. Since then, I bought a projector and I have mine ready to go. But when this first happened, there wasn't that. And I had my little laptop, but this was a big room. And so showing the pictures meant people needed to gather around really close to the laptop, and they were trying to have breakfast, and it just wasn't a good thing. And so I spent a good deal of time really working on the adjectives to describe what those images look like. And I have to say, it was kind of funny, because I was trying to put it into words and people were throwing new adjectives at me to help me out. And it really created more of a camaraderie for the group than I think the presentation would have otherwise. So it worked out just the way that it needed to, honestly. I look at that and go, that's just what needed to happen, and that was okay. And so will I ever forget it? No. And do I bring a projector back up? Yes, I do. And so we learn from our mistakes, and that's how it goes. What I would love to see now are some of your biggest what ifs, your biggest worries. And then people, come on, let's share our best advice on what we do to kind of take away some of those what if worries, because this is some fun stuff, and pretty much everything happens and has happened. And so let's see what we all do about it. And then meanwhile, don't forget the Round Rock Georgetown group of the Public Speakers Association. We meet the last Tuesday of every month at the Legacy in Georgetown, and it's a lunchtime meeting. It's a casual, fun way to learn about speaking and to really get up there and get a chance to speak on our own terms and with people that we know are going to have our backs. And what a powerful, wonderful group we have too. So lots of very experienced people and people that are just beginning, and which makes it a lot of fun. So thank you. I hope you can join us. Just watch for the invites, send an RSVP, and show up, and we'll see you then. Take care. Bye-bye.